Yo, okay, so this is the MS-06S Zaku 2 Char Aznable custom frame. It is actually quite nice. So technically, this is my third RG that I've built, and a port frame actually. Um, what do I mean about that? Well, I actually started building the Wing Zero a while ago, quite a while ago, and I never got the chance to finish it. Now I'm more focused on the Zaku 2 here, so let's set this aside near the end of this review of the frame. Okay, as you guys can see here, this is the internal structure. There's actually the whole frame itself is the gimmick, but there's a few things that I do want to point out, and this is one of them. Yeah, there is the pilot seat over there. Sadly, there is no pilot since it's too small. Okay, so let's do some testing here, shall we? Okay, so missing a back piece here. As you can see, I just built the whole frame just to show you guys what it actually looks like. Okay, there's the legs, there's the arm, waist, torso. There's another piece that's supposed to go to the back, but that's already part of the armor, and I don't want that for this RG show here. Okay, now let's do a test here for mobility. Now this is actually very mobile, which I really like. Now this is actually the second real grade that was actually released, real grade number 2. Okay, so as you can see there, it's a little bit, I didn't put it properly, but as you can see, the head is mobile, and piece kind of fell off. I didn't put it properly. Okay, there we go. But this is actually 4 pieces here, maybe 5. Okay, now let's... Okay, now the next part here, we'll set this aside. The torso and the waist area, there's mobility there. There's even more here. It's just very mobile, which is not bad. And the side skirt, the front skirt, not yet installed. Now for the arm here, as you guys can see, there's mobility there, which is really nice. Now, just remember, oh, just a second here. Okay, I just ignored that. From Vancouver. Huh, that's okay. Well, let's continue on. Now, the next part here that I want to point out, kind of lose my part there, is the arms. Okay. Now let's talk about the arms. Now here is the mobility for the arms here. Okay, let's just zoom that in. Okay. Really interesting. Like, you get full mobility here. Okay. Now for the hand. Now there's 2 types of hands here. One close one here. And the next one is the hands here. This is the actual moving fingers. Now these 3 fingers here are actually all in one, but there is mobility there, except for this one here that I'm pointing out with my nail. But there is mobility. Technology is not perfect yet, so be patient and you will have a small fingers that is actually mobile. Okay, now here's the next one. The trigger finger actually get mobility there, and the thumb here. There you go. Not bad at all. Not bad. Now you get to be very careful when you're building it. Actually, I'll talk about that in near the end of this presentation. Okay, now for the legs here. Now, I was actually hesitant, very hesitant and afraid because I might put too much pressure and break it. Okay, well, before going that far, here's the full mobility of the arms. And now for the legs. Okay, not bad at all. Now that says how far it can go, otherwise I'll be breaking a piece. Okay. Now for the feet here. There's mobility. Okay. Okay, now that is the real grade frame of the Char Zaku 2. Now let's do a side-by-side comparison of the real grade Wing Zero here. As you can see, okay, there's some similarities but completely different for each one. So I want you guys to realize that each real grade's got its own specific frames designed to it. It's not universal. Okay. Well, okay, now let's talk about the armor piece. Okay, now I do have a question for you guys, for others here. Okay, aside from Happy Harbor here and Comic Savvy, do you guys know any other gun glass shops here in Edmonton? No, just there used to be. There used to be. Yeah, in China.